In the summer of 1776, America stood at a turning point in history. Representatives of the 13 colonies had voted for independence, beginning a bold experiment in self-government. On July 3, 1776, John Adams wrote a letter to his wife Abigail describing the historic events taking place in Philadelphia. In that letter, he also predicted how future generations of Americans would celebrate their independence. Let us listen to the words of John Adams as he writes home to Abigail.
My dearest friend, yesterday the greatest question was decided, whichever was debated in America, and a greater perhaps never was nor will be decided among men. The 2nd day of July, 1776, will be the most memorable epoch in the history of America. I am apt to believe that it will be celebrated by succeeding generations as the Great Anniversary Festival. It ought to be commemorated as the Day of Deliverance by solemn acts of devotion to God Almighty. You will think me transported with enthusiasm, but I am not. I am well aware of the toil and blood and treasure that it will cost us to maintain this declaration and support and defend these states. Yet through all the gloom I can see the rays of ravishing light and glory. I can see that the end is more than worth all the means, and that posterity will triumph in that day's transaction, even although we should rue it, which I trust in God we shall not. It ought to be solemnized with pomp and parade, with shows, games, sports, guns, bells, bonfires, and illuminations, from one end of this continent to the other, from this time forward forevermore.
Nearly 250 years after John Adams wrote those words, Americans still celebrate with parades, games, sports, bells, bonfires, and illuminations. His vision remains alive each Independence Day. Happy birthday, America. Happy Independence Day.